this special episode of Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. We're here today with Beth, Hammond. How are you doing, Beth?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
It's great. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a professional singer, a model and an actress. I'm from Boston.
Okay. Tell me more about your career.
Let's see, I sing every weekend with an 80s band called Fast Times.
Uh-huh.
You can check us out at fasttimes.biz. It's like Fast Times at Ridgemont High. So that's
Oh,
really
nice.
fun.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's my day job.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do most of
Oh.
the time.
What got you into this business?
Let's see, I always loved to sing, and being on stage was the only place that I didn't feel like a complete freak. So every weekend I get to dress in 80s costumes and look like a freak, but then I get on stage and everyone loves me, so.
Oh, all right. Well, everybody loves you, on stage or off stage.
On stage mostly. Sure.
Tell me more about your modeling career. How's that coming on for you?
My model career is going very well actually now. Yeah, I think it took some time. I had some things to get past, as we all do in our life, the things that hold us back. And I think that I finally jumped the hurdle. So there's did you like that? Animated. Jump the hurdle. Did everyone get that?
Right. We need
So it's
the demonstration.
yeah, the demonstration, absolutely. So it's better. It's getting there. It's a hard business. People think that it's
true.
easy. You either have a natural
Right.
knack for it, or you don't. So
Yeah, it's true. I tried growing my hair, but still nobody would call me.
no, you can hair model.
I can hair
Definitely.
model. Can I hair model?
Yeah,
All right.
I like the highlights.
You like the highlights?
I do.
Oh, nice.
It's very nice. Very rock and roll.
Yes, it's true. I just made an excuse to come to the studio for the special light. To
Really?
Show my highlights.
Oh, is that why you got highlights? Cool. It works.
It works.
It does.
So what would you like to work on today, then?
It's really funny. I can get on stage in front of like 5,000 people or hundreds of people, and I'm fine. But like a one-on-one, which with you, you're very, I'm very comfortable with you because you're like easygoing, cool guy. But in like an interview or an audition, usually a woman actually, it usually makes me really intimidated because I feel like I'm being sized up. Plus you're like staring at me, analyzing everything about me, and I'm like, ah! So in my mind, I'm freaking out and I'm sweating, and I used to have really bad stage fright, but I think over the years of just pushing myself out on stage, I got over that. But the one-on-one thing, I still have a really hard time with. So.
Okay. So in a week time, do you have any auditions coming up?
I do. Actually, I have one today.
Oh, all right. Okay. So pretend you're at this audition.
Okay.
What would you like to feel?
Very comfortable.
Tell me more about what you mean by comfortable.
Relaxed.
Okay.
An even heartbeat. No crazy thoughts about what the heck is this person thinking when they're looking at me.
Okay.
It's just,
But that is more like the kind of thoughts that was going through your mind. How would you like to feel? Like how would you like to sense, or how would your body like to react?
I would like to feel confident, and how would my body be relaxed?
Right. How would you like to feel in your own skin? Like if anything is possible.
Like I was at the beach.
All
Like
right.
I was just like it was another day, and I don't care.
Right. Okay.
Another day, I don't care if you give me this job or not.
All right. Okay.
So there. That's how I'd like to feel.
That's the way to do it.
That's right. You gotta act like you don't care.
Okay. How would you like to behave in the interview? Like how would you like to act? Ideally.
Very confident.
Okay. Tell me more about what you mean by confidence.
I get a little bit of a lisp when I get nervous. So I get a little bit of a lisp when I get nervous. Figure that one out.
Okay. Tell me more about that.
I feel like I can't open my words get very muffled, and I can't open my mouth, and I get very lispy. Like you can't really understand what I'm saying, I think.
Okay. Did you feel as if your thoughts is a little bit ahead of your voice?
Sure. I feel like I need to get every word in. If I forget, it's one of those anxiety things, I think. I tend to interrupt people. I don't want them finished because I want to get every word in. I forget, you know, slip along.
Well, you know, I do that too. So.
You do?
Yeah, everybody does.
It's the highlights.
It's the highlights, yeah.
That's what happens.
Yes, that's what
You
happens.
eat your brain.
Yeah.
Bleach.
Yeah, bleach, yes. You know, don't try this at home, kids. The last time you went to an audition, how did you feel?
Very anxious, very nervous. I felt like I was mumbling, not confident, insecure, self-conscious.
Okay.
Let's see. The list goes on and on.
How would you describe those words for me? Like in terms of like
How does that
let's
make
say
you feel?
somebody who doesn't speak English and you have to explain to them without using those words. Like without using the word anxiety or without using
Okay.
the word.
Like sweaty, and I feel small. I feel insignificant.
Okay.
Just really nervous, like mousy, and I'm not mousy, obviously.
All right.
So
So it's from your body language. I'm just describing exactly. So you feel like your shoulder is sagging or shrugging.
yeah, I feel like I'm like
Right.
yeah,
And you feel tense.
tense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Just let me know if the word isn't.
sweaty,
Right. Okay.
very sweaty.
Okay.
I'm a sweaty girl.
You're not sweating right now, so you must be
that's
very
good.
calm.
I'm very calm. Yes,
You're very
I'm a little
relaxed.
sweaty, but not sweaty.
So, what was going through your mind precisely? Like, what kind of self-talk when were you experiencing the last time you went on a audition?
You mean the bad things that go through my head?
Anything.
Just that my voice seems low. I'm not pronunciating correctly. Oh my God, they must think that I'm inexperienced or something, or I'm not a professional, or I guess.
All right.
Sure.
And how did you behave? As in, like, did you do something to accommodate your
How did I turn it
your
around?
nervousness? Yeah.
I just try to tell myself that I'm being ridiculous and that I'm very experienced and I am a professional and I've done this many times and there's really no reason why I should feel that way. It's one of our things that we all have. I think we all have a lot of insecurities and you have to not let them weigh in on you. You have to have the power to force them out. So I try to talk to myself and I just try to be really relaxed and just be myself.
Is this before the audition or as the interview is happening?
That I try to talk myself out of it.
Right.
I try to talk myself out of it beforehand. I try to just be myself because I have no filter.
Okay.
I have a little one, but I don't really have a filter. So I don't really know what tact is. So I get nervous that I'm gonna say something completely that's inappropriate, or I don't know, my shirt's gonna fall off, or God knows what. My buttons are done. I don't know. See, I'm getting flustered just thinking about it.
Right. So, do you? So let's say you're just sitting and waiting for the audition to happen. What do? You just look at the clock, you flip the magazine?
I look at the clock. I think about what I'm going to say and who's going to be there and what they're going to think of me.
Okay. Do you have a Walkman or something? Like a MP3 player?
Not with me, but I do.
All right.
I had a woman once tell me that I should think of 2 things that make me very comfortable.
Okay.
And one of them is the ocean or the water makes me very comfortable. It totally relaxes me and grounds me.
Right. I'm thinking that maybe you should bring something to play with to the audition. Well, not at the audition.
Like a seashell?
Yeah.
You think people will think I'm crazy?
Or like a Game Boy.
People already think I'm crazy anyway, so it doesn't.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to distract your thoughts.
Okay.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but it just sounds like you were thinking too much.
Yeah.
You just overthink all this.
Yeah.
Whereas you're a very talented person. You have a lot of experience in doing this. And it's perfectly fine to walk in and just say what you have to say, and you know, you've done thousands of auditions before, right?
I've done many, hundreds. I don't know about thousands, but hundreds.
So probably it's getting there.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
What are you trying to say, Bernard?
You're very experienced, and
Oh,
you
okay.
started at a very young age.
Sure.
So, right. So if you just sit there and you're not only are you thinking about the audition, you're stressing to think about things to calm you down, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
I want to be perfect.
Right. So you are like adding more layers and adding more complicated to something that is already giving you stress. Right?
True.
So you know, bring a Walkman or MP3. Oh, you're an 80s band, right?
80s band.
So
Yeah.
you should bring a Walkman. Like,
I should bring 80s
bring
songs
one.
with me
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just be like, "Rah!" like
Yeah.
jam out. Yeah, that'd
Right,
be cool.
and you know, something to play with your hands or stress ball on the
Okay.
Game Boy. Right. It's probably a bit too late for today's audition, but next time, you know, yeah.
I can have mind power though. And
All right.
you're gonna give me mind power, right?
Oh yeah, of course. We're going to turn her into a psychic on the
Awesome.
telepath. Yeah. She's going to be walking in the audition room, and she's going to have this like awesome mind power. All the things in the room is going to fly around. All right. So what we're going to do is hypnosis.
Could be telekinetic.
Yes,
That'd be excellent.
that would be excellent. Yes. Join us next week.
I would be a monster.
Yes. Next week when Beth becomes a telepath
Mm.
and join the ranks of X-Men. Yeah. So what we're going to do is hypnosis.
Okay.
You have seen our shows before,
I have. I'm a little scared.
and,
to tell you.
you know that crazy things happen.
Sure.
What I'd like you to do, what I'd like you to know is hypnosis is not sleep. You will not be unconscious at any time. It will just be the moment right before you fall asleep, where you're still aware of your surrounding, but some kind of imagery may drift in front of your mind, or your logic may be a little bit different, or you're going to hear, sometimes you're going to hear the sound of my voice, sometimes you're going to hear the sound of your own voice.
Weird. I've never been hypnotized before, so I'm a little nervous. Never know what might happen.
Okay. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh my God.
Just don't try to go into hypnosis. What a lot of times people say they couldn't be hypnotized is they're too much trying to go into hypnosis. It's like trying to fall asleep. If you try to fall asleep, the harder you want to fall asleep, the more difficult it is.
I'm just gonna sit here and you can do your worst.
All right. Okay.
How's that?
So I'm going to do everything I can to help you.
Okay.
In return, I will like your cooperation. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. So I just want you to have your feet flat on the floor
Okay.
and put your hands on your lap.
Okay.
All right. And just find a spot on the ceiling.
Sure.
Just focus all your attention on the spot on the ceiling. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. When I reach the number 1, I would like you to close your eyes and imagine that you're on the beach. You can feel the warm ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. And you're going to feel the warm ray of the sun on your cheek. You're going to feel the warm ray of the sun on your shoulders, on your fingers. Feel the warm ray of the sun on your legs. You may even feel the warm, moist sand right underneath your toes. 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. Relax. Close your eyes. Still feeling the warm ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. Still feeling the warm ray of the sun on the cheek. Still feeling the warm ray of the sun around the ears and the neck. spot on the ceiling again. As soon as you open your eyes, just find a spot on the ceiling and focus all your attention on the spot. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Find a spot on the ceiling again. When I count from 3 to 1 again, this time, I would like you to close your eyes and imagine you're back on the beach, and you can hear the sound of the seagulls off in the ocean. You can hear the sound of children playing in the background. You will even hear the sound of the ocean waves gently caresses the shore of the beach. Three, 2, 1, close your eyes and sleep. Go deeper and deeper down. More and more relaxed. That's right. Just let yourself go and sleep. Still hearing the sound of the seagulls off in the background.
I'm so sorry.
Well, yes, well.
I should have shut it off. You're gonna edit it?
No, I'm just going to keep it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's alright.
I should have shut it off. I can't even. Nice.
Alright.
He's got his work cut out for him. No one told you about me, did they? A big pain. Okay.
No, you're doing very well.
Tiva.
Alright. Just open your eyes and find my fingers. When my finger touches the tip of your nose, I'd like you to close your eyes. Let yourself drift, alright?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as my finger touches your nose, I would like you to just take a deep breath and let go. Let go. Relax. Let go. I want you to open your eyes again. You look at the tip of your fingers. Once again, as soon as my finger touches the tip of your nose, I would like you to go back into sleep. Go twice as deep as before. Feeling twice as relaxed, twice as comfortable. That's right. More and more relaxed. Just let yourself go. And sleep. Feeling so good, so calm, so comfortable. Now when it counts from 1 to 3, you can open your eyes and you feel great. Whenever you hear me say the word, sleep now, you find that your eyes will roll all the way to the top of your head. Your eyes will become so heavy that you're going to close. You're going to go back 10 times as deep as before, 10 times as deep as before. Whenever you hear me say the word, sleep now. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. How are you doing?
Good.
What time is it?
2:30.
2:30? Sleep now. Deeper and deeper down. More and more relaxed. Let yourself go. And sleep. Feeling so good. So calm. So wonderful. That's right. That's right. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. How do you spell Massachusetts? Sleep now. That's right. Just let yourself go and sleep. And go deeper and deeper. More and more relaxed. That's right. Now, Beth, I would like you to picture a beautiful place. A place where you feel calm. A place where you feel good. A place where you feel comfortable. And just picture this space on the back of your eyelids. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. When I reach number 1, you find a conscious mind and your thoughts completely immersed in this happy, peaceful place. And when it happens, your unconscious mind is at the forefront, willing and freely able to accept positive and beneficial suggestions that I'm going to give you. 3, 2, 1. Step at the scene, feeling so happy, so wonderful. Now I would like you to use your unconscious mind to find any last bit of tension, any last bit of stress, any last bit of negative emotions that may happen in the past, that may happen today, or it may become apparent in the future. Just want you to find the last bits of negative emotions, any bit of stress, any bit of hurt in the past. Just let them go right now. That's right. Feel the stress leaving your shoulders. Feel the stress leaving your arms. Feel it leaving your fingers. Any last bits of nervousness, anxiety, you can have them leave your mind. Your eyebrows, your nose, your ears. You can let them go right now. You no longer need to hold on to them. They may have helped you in the past. They might have done something to keep you occupied and keep you at the back of your mind, but you no longer need them right now. Just let them go and let their negative emotion dissipate into the atmosphere. That's right. Now the place of the dissipated, unwanted, and unneeded energy, you find yourself filling back up with the warm ray of positive energy. You find a warm ray of confidence, self-assurance, and self-esteem, drifting and floating throughout your mind and this flow of positive, happy, and delighted energy flowing from the center of the body. Feel the healing energy filling in your heart, your lungs, the stomach, the shoulders. Feel it right now. Feel it flow out your arms, your fingers. Feel the warming and loving energy throughout the lower body, the legs, to the tip of the toes. And feel this loving energy flowing through your nose, your cheek, your lips, and on your eyelids and eyebrows. And if there's any tangles or stress in your mind, just let your unconscious untie them right now. And in place, fill it up with this warm, loving, happy energy. That's right. That's right. That's right. And feel this calm, loving, confidence energy radiating throughout the mind, throughout the body. Feel your mind and body once again connecting with the universal human emotions, with the life forces throughout the earth, connecting yourself back to the earth from the oceans and the mountains. Just feel this positive, never-ending energy flowing throughout you. Feel the confidence coming up, up, and up. Whenever you go to auditions, you find it just be very natural, very easy, very yourself, especially in a one-on-one situation. You find it very easy, very natural to express your talent. You find it very easy, very confident, very naturally to express your mind, express your ability. Because you know you're talented and you're experienced, and you can just freely allow this talent and experience express itself, and you will no longer dwell upon what other people may think of you. You will no longer dwell on any emotions or thoughts that may hold you back. Each day and each audition, you find your nerves becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. You find yourself much easily able to depend on your own thoughts. You find it much easily be able to depend on your own feelings. You find it much easily able to depend on your own talent and your own experience without needing approval from other people. You find it just naturally and easily be able to do what you have to do. Be able to show other people your talents. That's right. Continue to feel this sense of self-confidence, self-assurance flowing throughout your mind and your body. I'm going to count from 1 to 10. When I reach number 10, you come back to this room, feel great, feel amazing, you feel very delighted in every way. Find yourself smiling a lot, find yourself being very, very happy, very delighted. And you find it very easy to notice other people smiling back at you. You find your eyes and your ears and all your senses become much more acute, becoming much more sensitive, becoming much more able to see different colors, and hear different sounds, much easily be able to communicate your thoughts, your ideas, your emotions, your behavior. Each and every day you're becoming better and better. As I count from 1 to 10, and you open your eyes, you feel wonderful, you're great, you feel like you've just last the last 12 hours. Totally amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, becoming more and more aware of your surrounding mind. Whenever you're ready, 10. Feels good, doesn't it?
It's very strange.
Oh yeah. Tell us, if you can, how was your experience like?
I felt very tingly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never heard this before actually. Tell us, what do you mean by that?
I don't know, I felt very tingly all over.
Oh yeah?
You make me feel tingly.
Oh. I didn't pay her to say that.
I don't know, I felt very tingly.
Oh Lord.
Like almost like numb, but not really.
Okay. Did you feel the positive vibe
Yeah.
that was flowing through you? What were you picturing on the back of your eyelids?
Like the beach or the water outside.
Okay. Did you enjoy the experience?
I did.
Okay.
It's neat.
Would you come back again?
Sure.
Recommend us to a friend?
Yeah, I promise I'll shut my phone. Sorry.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
All right.